Discuss the impact of mindfulness practices on mental well-being in today's fast-paced and often stressful world. The importance of maintaining good mental health has never been more apparent. From the demands of work and family life to the constant barrage of information and distractions presented by modern technology, our minds are under near constant strain. This can lead to a variety of mental health issues, including anxiety, depression, burnout, and difficulty regulating emotions. Fortunately, there is a growing body of research that suggests mindfulness practices can have a profoundly positive impact on our mental well-being. Mindfulness, defined as the act of being fully present and attentive in the current moment, has been shown to reduce symptoms of mental health disorders, improve emotional regulation, increase focus and concentration, and enhance overall life satisfaction. The science behind mindfulness and mental well-being at its core. Mindfulness is the practice of cultivating a non-judgmental, accepting awareness of one's present moment experience. This includes both the external sensations and internal thoughts, feelings, and bodily sensations that arise from moment to moment. By training the mind to stay grounded in the here and now, rather than ruminating on the past or worrying about the future, mindfulness can help break the cycles of negative thinking that often underlie mental health issues. Numerous studies have linked mindfulness-based interventions to a variety of positive mental health outcomes. For example, a 2016 meta-analysis published in the Journal of the American Medical Association found that mindfulness meditation programs were moderately effective at reducing symptoms of anxiety and depression. The researchers suggest that mindfulness may work by helping individuals disengage from negative thought patterns, increase self-awareness, and better regulate their emotions. Similarly, a 2019 review in the journal Clinical Psychology Review examined the effects of mindfulness-based therapies on symptoms of various mental health conditions, including post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD, and borderline personality disorder. The review concluded that mindfulness-based interventions can lead to significant reductions in symptom severity across a range of mental health issues. The mechanisms of mindfulness. So how exactly does mindfulness exert its positive effects on mental well-being? Researchers have identified several key mechanisms by which mindfulness practices can support mental health. Reduced rumination. Mindfulness encourages individuals to let go of negative thoughts and stay grounded in the present moment, rather than getting caught up in repetitive patterns of negative self-reflection or worry about the future. Improved emotion regulation. By cultivating a greater awareness of one's internal experiences, mindfulness can help individuals better recognize, understand, and manage their emotions. This can prevent emotional overreactions and improve overall emotional well-being. Decreased physiological stress response. Mindfulness has been shown to reduce activation of the sympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for the body's stress response. This can lead to lower levels of stress hormones like cortisol and a reduction in physical symptoms of stress, enhanced cognitive functioning. Regular mindfulness practice has been linked to improvements in areas like attention, memory, and cognitive flexibility. This can have downstream benefits for mental health by supporting effective information processing and problem solving. Increased self-compassion. Mindfulness encourages a non-judgmental, accepting attitude towards one's thoughts and experiences. This can foster greater self-compassion, which is associated with better emotional well-being and resilience in the face of adversity. The practical applications of mindfulness. Given the robust scientific evidence supporting the mental health benefits of mindfulness, it's no surprise that mindfulness-based interventions have become increasingly popular in both clinical and non-clinical settings. Here are some of the ways mindfulness practices are being applied to support mental well-being. Mindfulness-based cognitive therapy, MBCT. MBCT is a form of psychotherapy that combines mindfulness practices with cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, techniques. It has been found to be effective in preventing relapse in individuals with recurrent depression. Mindfulness-based stress reduction, MBSR. MBSR is an 8-week program that teaches participants a variety of mindfulness practices, such as body scans, sitting meditation, and gentle yoga. MBSR has been shown to reduce symptoms of stress, anxiety, and depression. Workplace mindfulness programs. Many organizations are implementing mindfulness programs to support employee mental health and well-being. These programs often include mindfulness training, meditation sessions, and workshops on topics like stress management and work-life balance. School-based mindfulness curricula. Mindfulness programs are also being integrated into school curricula, with the goal of teaching children and adolescents healthy coping strategies and self-regulation skills from a young age. Research suggests these programs can improve focus, emotional regulation, and overall well-being in students. Mindfulness apps and online resources. For those unable to access in-person mindfulness programs, there are a wealth of mobile apps, online courses, and digital resources available to support individual mindfulness practice. These tools can be particularly useful for busy individuals who need flexibility in their practice. The challenges and limitations of mindfulness. While the research on the mental health benefits of mindfulness is compelling, it's important to note that mindfulness practices are not a panacea for all mental health issues. There are certain limitations and challenges to consider. Individual differences. Not everyone will respond to mindfulness practices in the same way. Factors like personality, life experiences, and pre-existing mental health conditions can influence an individual's receptiveness to an experience with mindfulness. Time and consistency. Developing a regular mindfulness practice takes time and consistent effort. For some, the discipline required to maintain a practice may be a barrier to reaping the full benefits. Potential negative effects. In rare cases, mindfulness practices have been associated with adverse effects, such as increased anxiety or dissociation, particularly for individuals with trauma histories or certain mental health conditions. Proper guidance and support are essential. Access and equity. Mindfulness-based interventions may not be equally accessible to all populations due to factors like cost, language barriers, or cultural differences. Efforts must be made to ensure these practices are available and responsive to diverse communities. Despite these challenges, the overwhelming evidence suggests that mindfulness practices can be a powerful tool for supporting mental well-being. By cultivating greater self-awareness, emotional regulation, and cognitive flexibility, mindfulness can help individuals better navigate the stresses and difficulties of modern life. Conclusion. In conclusion, the impact of mindfulness practices on mental well-being is multifaceted and profound. Through a variety of mechanisms, including reduced rumination, improved emotion regulation, and enhanced cognitive functioning, mindfulness can help alleviate symptoms of mental health disorders and promote overall psychological flourishing. As the field of mindfulness research continues to evolve, it is clear that these practices have the potential to revolutionize the way we approach mental health treatment and prevention. By integrating mindfulness into our personal lives, our workplaces, and our educational systems, we can empower individuals to take an active role in nurturing their own mental well-being and resilience. Ultimately, the benefits of mindfulness extend far beyond the individual, as healthier, more self-aware and emotionally regulated citizens can contribute to the creation of more compassionate, harmonious, and thriving communities. As we navigate the challenges of the 21st century, the practice of mindfulness may prove to be an invaluable tool in our collective quest for greater mental well-being and human flourishing.